All right, welcome in. Episode 222. We are drawing in the end of season 2. These are flying by. This week we got Good Cop, Bad Dog. And I remember nothing about this. I couldn't even hazard a guess what the storylines are. I don't remember this title. I don't remember who wrote it. I don't remember any of the storylines. This is going to be a surprise for all of us. So we might as well just jump into it because I'm sure I'll remember it when we get there, but for now, I don't have an iota of an idea of what this is going to be. So, let's get into it. Episode 222, Good Cop, Bad Dog. All right, what do we got? Good Cop, Bad Dog. Oh, boy. All right, let's see what happens. Cam and Mitch.
Oh, good you're up. Oh, it is such a beautiful day. Let's go have brunch somewhere outside where I can wear my new sunglasses. Ew, gross. What happened to you?
Gross.
I don't feel good. I'm hot. No, I'm cold.
Oh, no.
And we have that concert tonight.
I know, but honey, that's the furthest thing from my mind, okay? Why me? We had amazing seats for Lady Gaga, and he gets
right,
sick.
the Lady Gaga
I've been
concert.
looking forward to that concert.
I forgot about Lady Gaga concert, and Mitch goes without him. All right, spoiler alert. So we will start right off the bat with heavy flop sweat. What is flop sweat? That's hair and makeup. As you can see, Cam here is just wet down and drenched. So right before the take, hair and makeup will go in, take a sprayer and just spray his face all down. Either like an Avion mist if you get in a bottle, or a Mr. Squirt bottle, and squirt down his face. Now if they want to see sweat on the clothes, that's actually costumes. So those two don't usually cross over. So then costumes will come in and sweat down the clothes. But you would think somebody's there with the Mr. already. Sometimes they'll just say, hey, do you want me to do this too? And the other side of the costumes will say, yes, or no, I got it, I'll do it. But yeah, it's weird when you're wetting down an actor, two different people may have to do it because it is a thing.
No, but honey, that's the furthest thing from my mind, okay? Why me? We had amazing seats for Lady Gaga, and he gets sick.
Now grow up a little. I need things to start changing around here or I will change things, okay? There will be no more TV and no internet and no whatever else I can think of. May I have a word with you, Phil?
Oh.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. The worst thing
that?
I'm sure all you married folk out there with kids will agree. Or not married folk, but anybody with co-parenting with kids will agree that you can't undermine your spouse like that. Especially when one's being the disciplinarian, you cannot do that. United front. Not that I know, but
Nothing.
seems right.
You saw me out behind my back.
No, it's just that sometimes you can get a little intense, and I feel like I need to swoop in to let the kids know they're still loved.
I could kick you.
Honey, these are just the parts that we're playing.
Why?
Am I wrong?
Why
Or has
is
it been
that
working? I
cupboard
feel like
open?
it's been working.
I'm tired of being the bad cop.
Oh.
You need to discipline them sometime and
I
let
know
me
why that cabinet's
swoop in
open.
with all the love.
We'll see if you guys can
We just
figure it
stick with
out.
the stuff we're good
See if
at.
they walk out of here if it's a gag.
This bathroom is disgusting. The girls told me they would clean it days ago. I can't yell at them about it one more time, Phil. You handle it.
I would, but I promised Luke and Manny I'd take them go-karting for their good report cards.
What was good about Luke's report card?
He didn't lose it.
Let me take them. Yes, let me take them. You stay here, hound the girls about cleaning up this mess, and I will take Luke to do something fun.
But I want to go go-karting.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This is happening.
All right, so the reason that's
Boys.
open, two reasons.
Hey, guys.
If we cut back to the wide. All right, so we're on a little bit of a wide there.
Report card.
He didn't lose it.
He didn't lose it.
Let me take them. Yes.
All right, so there's the wide, right? There's two reasons that cabinet's open. One, so it makes it look like that it's even more trash than what it is, because that's what we want to convey in this scene. We want it to look more trash than what it is. So, we got a bunch of stuff here. Josh did some stuff up here that was hanging off. We have the cabinet open up there, so it can look like it's fully trashed. But the other reason is camera was probably seeing themselves in the reflection. So we opened that up. It helped the scene, and it also helped camera get around more onto Phil, because as you can see, this is probably A camera getting the 2 shot, so that means that B camera was probably getting Phil's side, and then we probably just came around a little bit to get Claire's side for her stuff too. But it would allow us to get the 2 shot and get Phil's coverage, because if not, we would have seen our reflections of the camera in that mirror. So there's 2 reasons that was open, and that's what they were. All right. I think this is also where Phil just absolutely loses it on the girls.
Boys! Hey, guys. Guess who's taking you go-karting today?
And there,
Why?
there you can see Josh's
Are we in
handiwork
trouble?
again.
No, I'm in trouble.
As you walk by,
Boys!
you'll see Josh was right there.
Hey,
You'll see
guys,
that
guess
he
who-
hung that cloth on the oven, and you'll see that a lot because that was also hiding a camera reflection. So that's why it was up there.
Taking you go-karting today. Hey.
So good.
Good morning, Mr. Pritchett.
How you doing, sport?
Holy smokes.
I didn't
That's
know
what
who that
this
was. I
is? All right. So, holy smokes. Wow. Okay. This was a bad day at work for props. This right here was a terrible day at work for props, actually. This is the good dog, bad dog treat system. And so we made a treat system, which is similar to what we had. It had the 2 pieces. You'll see it later. You'll have the 2 pieces with the dog the attachment in the middle. But we had this beautifully carved wooden, not beautifully carved because we wanted to look chintzy, but not too chintzy. But this carved like wooden dog head at the top that was like painted red, and the carved wood dog backside at the tail. It's just the back 2 legs, which was like, I want to say green, and it had labels of good dog, bad dog on it. And we sent this to the writers and the producers and stuff like that to get it approved. But what happened was that I believe this is a Steve Levitan episode, and Steve was off. I believe he was skiing at this point, and so it went through, and everybody approved it, and approved it, and it was fine. And then we got back, and we started shooting this the first day, and Steve saw it, and he's like, "No, that's not what we want. That's terrible. We don't want that at all." And let me tell you guys, when that happens, your heart drops as a prop person, because you're like, we thought this was fixed. We thought this went through all the channels, but it was never answered by the top dog. And so when the top dog got there and saw it, and he's like, "Nope, I don't want this at all." So we ended up having to scramble that day and trying to figure out what we wanted to do. Because he's like, "It looks too nice. It looks too good. We don't want it to look that good. We want it to look worse." So I believe what we ended up doing is going out to the dollar store, finding a rubber dog, cutting it in half, and jamming the front part on one side, jamming the back part on the other. And I'm not even sure that we did a good dog, bad dog. We took the stickers off. I'll have to look. But we probably ended up taking the stickers off as well. They may still be on there. But so that's one of 3 stories. We'll start with the story number 2 here in just a second, because you'll recognize me.
At least once a month, I find a total stranger sitting in my kitchen. Gloria collects every kind of stray, looking for work, money, you name it. She's
Oh,
Thank you for your time,
okay.
Mr. Pritchett.
So here's
but after you
story
hearing my
number 2.
presentation,
You guys
will
will
be
recognize that is a man called Lin-Manuel Miranda, and you may know him from a little musical which you might have heard or seen on Broadway or on Disney Plus called Hamilton. Yes, this is before Hamilton. We had him here before he was who he was. And I believe Steve and Chris and the writers and everybody have been on record saying how grossly underused he was in this. We didn't like this whole sequence. We didn't like this sequence. I mean, we liked the idea of it, but we just didn't like the way it was written, and the way it was written wasn't working. So what did we do? We put a weird wig on him, as you can see there. We put a weird wig on him. I ran and found really thick glasses. We completely changed this character on a dime. This was not his character at all, and we completely changed it on him. And we put him in a different, a shirt that it looks like he borrowed from his, grandfather, and a long tie that's not tied very well and looks messy and sloppy. But kudos to him. He rode with it. He absolutely did a great job with the little bit that we gave him to work with here. Just an absolute pro at a time when he wasn't who he was. He was just a guest actor. He was just, doing the rounds, trying to find work. I don't know if he had written. I'm sure he had written, or at least it was, because I think Hamilton came out in season 4 or 5, maybe, for us. So he was probably had at least the idea, if not he wasn't working on it. But it certainly, I don't think certainly wasn't on Broadway, and I don't think it was an off Broadway at this time. But I could be mistaken. I don't know enough about when Hamilton went through for me to talk positively about the time frame. But yeah, he was an absolute pro. This was not the character that he read for. And we probably, when something, a gag doesn't work, we propped him out, gave him thick glasses and a weird hairdo, and let him go. So, but yeah, here it is, another one of the cavalcade of stars that rolled through Modern Family, and before they were stars.
He's thanking me.
You've got confidence. I admire that.
He admires that, Guillermo. You're doing great. Keep going.
Are you aware that last year Americans spent $40 billion on dog training?
Well, that's not true.
I was surprised as you are.
No, you were surprised because it's not true.
Go on, Guillermo.
What is this multi-billion-dollar industry missing?
Multi-billion dollars.
I have devised a revolutionary way to communicate.
Listen, I hate to interrupt your big pitch, but your dog is chewing my pillow.
This is fantastic.
It's not fantastic for my pillow.
It's the perfect opportunity for me to demonstrate the good doggy, bad doggy training system.
So we left it on.
But slow down. What are we going to do about the pillow situation?
All right, so as you can see, the good doggy, bad doggy trading system, yes. So we did keep the good dog and bad dog piping in the middle. But yeah, that dog is just a rubber dog that we bought at a store and cut in half and jammed on each side. And that's how we got out of that jam right there. It was a much nicer looking prop. I guess we thought, it would look a little bit better if he would, before he was this guy. I think he was a little more upscale. So we were thinking that it was just a terrible idea that was going to sell it. But we also went with a bad looking product and a terrible idea to sell it. And also, I think poor Bridget got a little sick because I think we ended up feeding her a few too many dog treats on this too. So I think she got
amazed.
a little
Stella
sick
here
from
is
the
being a
takes.
bad doggy. Stella, bad dog, bad dog. Bad dog.
But this is how we found Stella.
And what does a bad dog get?
2, 1.
Going down, Delgado. Like it. Ow, ow, ow,
Hey,
We're finished cleaning the bathroom. We're leaving.
see, that didn't take too long. Thank you, girls. Now go and have a good
Does
time.
he jump
all
on the
right?
car? He goes out and jumps on the
See?
car, right?
You don't need all the conflict. Note to Claire, if you want intense family drama, rent Spy Kids. They save their parents' lives. You think they would have done that if they got yelled at all the time? sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah.
Girls!
This is where we pulled hair out of the drain.
Fix that step.
Fix that step. I had forgotten. Oh, it's totally broken too.
Just yell.
We went totally for
I'm
it.
trying.
You girls get back here right now!
Oh my God, you don't hear
I
him.
know you can
Oh,
hear
okay,
me.
stop the car.
Stop this car!
We're sorry, Dad. I couldn't hear you.
No more lies!
No more.
You poked the bear, girls! You poked him!
In closing,
You're so
the only
good.
real question is, after you invest in good doggy, bad doggy, how will we spend all our money?
In handbags. No, vacation. I know a home gym.
Guillermo, your ambition is infectious. Clearly, my wife needs to be inoculated. But I'm going to be blunt.
I know, no, you're not going.
Yes,
no,
I am.
no.
Now, you wanted my honest business advice, right?
Very much.
Here it is. Your idea is not good.
Yeah. Good job letting
Know
his
what
nose
Jade means?
glasses
Is
slide
that
down
what
his
What I
Well,
mean
nose.
is
Great
it
job.
stinks. Now, that's nothing against you. You've got charm, you've got ambition, and that's great. What you need is a better idea.
But I don't have a better idea.
Any idea would be a better idea.
Your honesty is refreshing. Gracias.
Oh, you made him cry.
He's not crying. You're not crying, are you?
No, a little.
A little.
It's just 5 years of my life are for nothing.
5 years.
Ay, Guillermo, I'm sorry. Why don't you stay for lunch and we can all brainstorm your next idea?
Really? Thank you, Gloria. I go put Stella in the car. I don't want to ruin any more of your beautiful things. Gracias. Bad dog.
Why were you so tough with him? He's very sensitive.
Did you think that was a good idea?
Of course not, but I'm nice and I put on the sugar jacket.
Sugar coating is not going to help him. He
Sugar
needed to hear what
jacket.
I said to him, even if it hurt a little bit. He's going to thank me one day.
Ay, Guillermo, now I have to apologize.
Accepted.
Not to you.
Accepted. I don't think I got that joke the first time. I thought he was saying accepted.
What are you gonna get, Luke?
I want a cheeseburger.
Yeah!
I can't decide between French fries or onion rings.
Get them both! How about you, Manny?
Do you have a skinless grilled chicken breast?
What are you going to the ball, Cinderella? Live a little.
I know Claire was trying to be fun, but that crossed the line.
Anything
That's
else?
the line.
Who wants a milkshake? Milkshake, milkshake, 3 milkshakes.
I didn't really want a milkshake.
Cheeseburger,
After
cheeseburger.
what she said to Manny.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, 3 cheeseburgers. That's I think that's an old SNL joke. I think that's what the bit we were going for was cheeseburger, cheeseburger. But then maybe not. It is a play on a joke though. We were going for, and I just may not be remembering the gag, the original gag. Tell me down in the comments if you remember what the original gag was. But I don't think it was the SNL cheeseburger. I think it was a movie. I don't know. Help me out down in the comments. Help me out and remind me what it was.
Biscuit. Mom, I don't feel good.
Did you finish your milkshake?
You know what? Mom's the crazy one. She ran over my hand.
We were having fun!
Girls, go to the kitchen, get something to eat.
All right. So as you can see,
He's crazy.
Ariel
You know what?
has a
Mom's the crazy one. She ran over my
toilet brush in
hand.
her
We were
hands.
having fun!
Girls,
And
go
I
to
bring
the
this
kitchen,
up because, yeah, you see there's the toilet brush. And I bring this up because it was about take 2, probably take 2, because I caught it early. And Ariel had it in her hand like this, and she was doing, it's like come up by her face every once in a while. And she was just like, I think she had it kind of in both hands when she was talking because she was playing a little fearful. So I just went up and I whispered in her ear. I was like, if it's a choice, it's a choice. I don't want to get into your process, but that's a toilet brush, and it goes into the toilet and cleans it, and it's pretty close to your face. And she looks at me and she goes, oh, yeah. Good tip. Thank you. So yeah, we didn't use that earlier take when it was up by her face, but as you can see through the rest of those takes, all down. But that's things that weird things that you have to look out for when you're shooting a TV show, because that's obviously a brand new clean toilet brush that straight out of the store, so it wasn't like it was gross looking or anything like that. I don't even think I aged it down. It's a comedy. I'm not going to age stuff down for a comedy. Maybe I aged it down a little, but it certainly didn't look like it was ran through a toilet. It was probably pretty close to new and looked new enough that, and you're acting and you're not really thinking about it. You're remembering your lines.
Working.
So.
Listen to me. You are not a good bad cop, and I'm a very bad good cop.
Also, a little story is that Gloria in her high heels backed up one time, and I don't know if it was this episode or subsequent episodes, but but she accidentally stepped on little poor Bridget. Not bad, just nicked her a little bit, but Bridget was scared of Sophia from that point on. So anytime that those two had to interact, Bridget was always a little shy with Sophia.
Oh. I must have dozed off.
Yeah, you were out for quite a while.
What have you been up to?
The travel magazine. You'll see that a lot.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Thanks for staying home with me.
Well, in sickness and in health, right?
You're still blinking, sweetie.
Oh no.
Gosh. Oh no.
Well, this is funny. I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about why this is on.
All right, good ending. Holy smokes. That was a whole bunch of stories on an episode that I didn't remember at the beginning. But man, that whole Jan Gore story arc, that whole A story was or B story, I guess, was a lot of craziness for us that episode. I had forgotten. All in all, that was a great trip down memory lane. I would have not remembered the episode at all or anything to do with it, but we got to see a star before he was a star. We got to talk about when props go terribly awry, and we got to talk about having a great day at work when we were racing cars and everything in between. So thank you for taking the ride with me. That was really fun. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're feeling so inclined. It helps to get our stuff out to other people who may like what we're doing. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. We'll tackle 223 next week. But thanks for being here. And until that time, see ya.